All right, here we go.
So bold, so headstrong, stubborn to the last.
And who are you?
But this is as far as you go. Oblivion beckons!
Amon, the Undying. Fandaniel. Oh, you fucker. I'm gonna kick your ass. Again. And it's gonna be my pleasure, so thank you for showing up.
Many faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far!
Nobody cares.
You will persist in this folly no longer!
What? Oh, how cool.
Allow me.
What a cool mechanic.
The stage is set!
What is that?
Hold still. You underestimate me! Let the curtains rise for the main attraction!
Oh shit.
This will hurt.
What is that? That's Shiva.
Hold
What?
still.
What is Shiva doing here? Oh, I see. I messed up. Oh, Shiva's... Oh my god, that was Alice.
Boorish audience you are.
Sorry, freaking... Not Alice. What, I know her name. Shiva. That was the girl. Oh my god, what's her name? I can't believe I forgot.
Gloves are off.
She came here to help us. How amazing is that? Oh my god.
Away with you.
This is so amazing. Oh! Ah, shit. Lady Iceheart. I'm trying to remember her name. I'm having a hard time. It's something that reminds me of Alice, but...
This will hurt. This will hurt.
Man, you know what I love the most about this dungeon? Is how they don't tell you who the people are. Like, they showed Moonbrilda and they showed Hierophant, and they did not tell you who those are. They just left you to figure out for yourself. The same thing with Shiva here. I love that so much. I can't fathom how much I love that. Like, it's not in your face, like, hey player, here, feel emotional about this. No, it's just here it is. And I just love it. I just love it so much. How they did that.
This will hurt.
Nice. Oh wow. Isael. Isael, that's the name. I remember now. Isael.
Lies! All lies!
Isael, Alice,
Your dreams,
the same.
your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies!
You're the delusion here. Nice. A bracing wind leaps from the pages of memory. Oh my god. And I love how the chests here are like the A Realm Reborn chests, you know. What did I get? Earrings. Oh, they look nice. Look at that. It's like a leaf. That looks pretty awesome. Very unique. Okay, Alphino. Isael, yeah. Yeah, man, that was her. Life is a struggle, but it's worth it. It's no lie. Yeah. He's not gone. Yeah, her faith in us. Stola, this is becoming tiresome. Some things can't be washed away. I sense yet a presence. Alright, so he's not gone. Let's go, round 2. That's a crash.
My very essence begins to wane.
Good.
Sweet, sweet agony.
Leave this to her.
Come to deal the coup de grace. Good. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all.
He's so sad, man. I don't hate him as much anymore. He's so sad. I actually feel a lot of pity for him right now. Do you have any memories of Midian?
How would you know that name? Then it was you. In Elpis. With MSQ. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories.
So that recurring dream that Xenos has also means that he is a shard of I mean, of course he was a shard of an ancient, everyone is. But yeah, that's kind of a memory from the soul. Interesting.
But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true.
These visions.
They were the memories of Hermes
Yeah.
that he himself erased using the power of Kairos.
Oh, I see.
Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul.
That is so interesting. That is so interesting. So then after... Oh wow, that's so interesting. So then after MSQ returned to the Ethereal Sea, he also must have remembered the things that he forgot, because it was the soul, right? The memories of the soul. Yeah. Oh man.
Death failed to expunge them. No matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is MSQ adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea?
Yeah.
In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis?
That's exactly what I said.
How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amarok in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly.
Yeah. I still don't understand why didn't Vena why didn't she tell MSQ and Hyclodius what happened? I don't understand that. I don't understand why she didn't tell them. That's not fair. That's just wrong. I understand her wanting for mankind, or maybe themselves, to reach their own answer, but that's just wrong, man. That's not fair. because his memory was erased. That's just cheating. That's not fair at all. She should have told him. Absolutely.
But make no mistake. My life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth.
Just what do you think?
I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall. To become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey,
Of course.
lies only death.
Of course. It took you that long to figure it out?
So I ask you, why live at all?
Because it's not about the end, it's about the journey. You only have one life. It's the most precious
We
thing.
betray. We torment. We murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception.
That's just cherry picking your facts. You're just looking at specific facts and ignoring all of the others. That's not truth. That's just biased interpretation. That's just not the reality. The reality is so much more than just that. Yes, there's a lot of that, but there's not only that. There's a lot of other things too. And I would argue that although it's easier to come across betrayal and torment and murder and suffering, it's easier to come across that, right? I would myself argue that the good things are not only, there's not only more of the good things, and it's hard to think about that because it's easier to come across the bad things. So you think that there's more bad things than good things, but I don't believe that's true. I believe there's more good things than bad things. It's just way harder to reach them, but because it's also harder, that they are also more valuable. You know, I don't think it's because they are harder. I think it's because they are more valuable that they are harder to get, you know? So yeah, you're just wrong. You're just narrow-minded, and you got this one thing that you got, like you were confused, right? And then you went out searching for answers, and then you found one answer that's true. That's completely true. There's a lot of suffering around, and that's true. But your issue is that you then thought that was all the truth. That was all the truth. And then you thought, well, I found out that this one thing is true, so that must be the truth. But in actuality, you were only looking at a part of it. You were not looking at the all, because the moment you found out that you had found one truth, you stopped looking. So you obsessed with that, and you closed your eyes to anything else. So you didn't see how incomplete your answer was.
If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery?
It's just how it is. There is misery, and the reason why the precious things are precious is because they are not easy to get. It's because they are not easy to come across, and yeah, that's why they are precious, you know.
Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning.
That's not true.
To live is to suffer. And I would end that suffering by my own hand.
Again, that's only one part of it. There's a lot of suffering in life, but that doesn't mean that's all life is. If you don't want... If you reach that answer and you find out that there is a lot of suffering in life, okay, that's true. That's true, but if you then stop looking for more answers, then of course your life is only going to be suffering. Of course, because you stopped looking for the other part of the answer. You stopped looking for... You don't believe that there's any good because you stopped looking. It's not that because there isn't any good, it's just because you stopped looking after finding out only half the answer. You can't just find out half the answer, because half the answer is... Even though it's half correct, that still is wrong, you know? You gotta find out the whole answer to find out the right answer.
It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution! That is my truth. My answer to the question. And yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt.
Because you know that's not a complete answer.
Has my search reached its end? Was this the only way?
Oh, Meteor.
After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last. Daniel, still clinging to existence, I see. You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls. As do I. We prisoners to men, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Is that Arcee?
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you. Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist. But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance. Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
I'll do what must be done.
And what might that be? My wish is all but granted. To die and take you all with me.
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise. I pray we do not meet again.
Yes, please. I hate you. I don't want to see you again. Ever.
You had better hope not.
I really hope not.
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
Oh, wow.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
Oh. Who are you? Hello. You look different.
I see. Thou didst journey under Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge. I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem.
I see. So that is what she meant by I'm gonna give the choice to mankind. Alright, makes sense. Because when she said, that would never be my plan to flee. That was before the whole thing with the end and how her people let her down and everything, the memory wipe. But then after that, she was like, okay, I'm gonna give them the choice. I'm gonna see what they do. Which is fair. Yeah, like, she couldn't know, right? Like, what if we didn't want to fight? What if we just wanted to flee? Okay, that's a fair choice. As long as it's a choice, right? So, she actually has a plan for us to fight too. It's not only the fleeing. So, okay. I get that. Makes sense. So, that's part of her plan. Giving us a choice. Yeah. I like that.
Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute.
Oh, wow.
Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
I bet.
We'll beat her. We'll win.
Uh,
I swear it.
Calm
It's what I
down.
might have said once.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear,
Yeah.
I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough.
Exactly. Exactly,
That
I
I'll be
say.
truly so powerless that our only choice is to flee.
Far from it, my child.
See, she has a plan. I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being and can never be cast out.
Yep.
Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth.
Yep.
To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose.
Yeah.
And hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light.
Yeah, literally.
For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, And though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
That's what she's been trying to tell us.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy.
Are we gonna fight you? No, come on.
Hark! Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance.
The music. Oh, I got the goosebumps.
As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith
Oh man,
to vanquish despair itself?
that's a tall order.
Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey.
I mean, she's right.
You must leave this star
What?
and never return.
What?
Prepare yourselves.
Prove ourselves worthy, eh?
Oh,
Sounds straightforward enough.
she was telling to leave the star and never return if we fail. So, okay.
No room for confusion there.
In any case, we've come too far to back down now.
Yeah.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
Oh, the answers remix.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day.
I mean, I did beat Zodiac, but he was
Do try
fragmented.
not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Gloves are off.
Let us hold nothing back.
For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Oh man.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
Okay. The Mother Crystal? Oh my god. Oh shit, hold on. During this quest, and when using the Trust Systems scenario mode, you have the opportunity to undertake this trial with a party of science. It's a trial with the Trust System. How awesome. Oh man. Oh my god. Freaking A. Yeah, of course I'm gonna do it with them. Yeah.